Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from CNN.com, and it's titled Mad Cow Disease Confirmed in Scotland. So, apparently, there's mad cow disease in Scotland. Is that where it was before? I remember, like,
It was
decades ago,
it was everywhere. Was it like? I just remember hearing about it when I was a kid.
yeah, like, back in the 90s, kids were like,
Wasn't it like the early 2000s? I don't remember when it
yeah,
was.
maybe it was early 2000s, but, like, the entire world was like, oh, no, all the cows are going crazy because we've been feeding them cow brains. We didn't know. We
Oh,
couldn't
yeah,
do that.
Yeah.
And then
Eating animal brains
Or-
is
yeah, like
frowned
feeding-
upon
feeding
these
cow
days
to
'cause you can
cow.
get that disease. Yeah.
yeah, which is weird. Scotland has seen its first case of mad cow disease for 10 years. CNN. A case of mad cow disease has been discovered on a farm in Aberdeen, the Scottish government has confirmed. The incidence of bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSE, as the disease is officially known, was identified as a result of strict control measures we have in place, according to a spokesman for the authorities in Edinburgh. It has been described as an isolated case and did not enter the human food chain, meaning there's no risk for human health, a spokesman for Food Standards Scotland said. BSE attacks a cow's central nervous system and is usually fatal. Before that, the animal becomes aggressive and loses its coordination, which is why the illness has been dubbed mad cow disease. It's been linked to a fatal brain wasting disease in humans called variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, which is transmitted by eating contaminated meat from affected cattle. Zombie cows. This is the first incidence of BSE in Scotland since a massive outbreak devastated the farming industry over several years ago. It was first detected in British cattle in 1986. Between then and 2001, 180,000 cattle were affected. The outbreak reached its peak in January 1993 when almost 1,000 new cases were reported every week. Wow.
Isn't mad cow disease when like the poop of the cow gets mixed into like the other parts of the meat that you eat, and then it ends up getting all poopy, and then you
No.
get sick from that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Mad cow disease is a disease for cows.
But people can get it from eating the meat, and then they get that Creutzfeldt-Jacobs thing.
Oh, really?
That's what it said. It causes a disease in humans called Creutzfeldt-Jacobs
Oh.
syndrome,
Oh, yes, I didn't put that together. What is this?
which I have no idea.
BSE
what
has
that
been linked to
does.
fatal brain
Oh,
disease called...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Which is transmitted by eating contaminated meat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it says right there.
Creutzfeldt.
Speaking on Thursday, Sheila Voss, Scotland's chief veterinary officer, said, while it is too early to tell where the disease came from in this case, its detection is proof that our surveillance system is doing its job. We are working closely with the Animal and Plant Health Agency to answer this question, and in the meantime, I would urge any farmer who has concerns to immediately seek veterinary advice. Fergus Ewing, Scotland's Rural Economy Secretary, said the government has set up a precautionary ban on the movement of animals from the farm, which is standard procedure. Ewing said the case represents further proof of our surveillance system for detecting this type of disease is working. They just said that. All animals over 4 years of age that die on a farm are routinely tested for BSE under the Scottish government's comprehensive surveillance system. Though it is not directly transmitted between animals, its cohorts, including offspring, will now be destroyed in line with European Union's requirements, the Scottish government said. So their offspring have to die too? That's...
So do they? So what? Where does it exactly come from?
you get it from another cow, I guess.
It's like cow to cow type of disease. So
Yeah,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
really understand how they are they born with it.
I don't know a lot about it, but from what I understand, they were feeding the cows, and that's how they're getting contaminated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because cows are not. They're just supposed to eat the vegetation.
Yeah,
But they will eat meat if you feed it to them, probably.
Yeah,
if
maybe.
you make it taste like.
grass.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then this case, I don't know how this case could have, how does it come out of nowhere? Ewing added, be assured that the Scottish government and its partners stand ready to respond to any further confirmed cases of the disease in Scotland. Ian McWatt, Director of Operations at Food Standards Scotland, noted that there are strict controls in place to protect consumers from the risk of BSE and that officials remain vigilant. Yeah, so this is a single incident, right? This is
Right.
a single incident. This is not Mad cow disease confirmed in Scotland. I guess that's all they said.
I did
is
see,
happening,
like,
but-
I remember watching something about cow, like, beef production in the U.S. and how it was, like, back in the day there was hundreds of slaughterhouses.
Yeah.
And you actually, like, would get one cow. When you got, like, ground beef or whatever, it would be from one cow. And it would be clean. But now all of those slaughterhouses have been condensed down to, like, 9 or 11 of them in the entire country of the United States. So all these different cows get mixed together. So when you buy, like, a pack of the beef or anything now, it's, like, a bunch of different cows mixed together. Like, hundreds. And the problem now is, like, the poop gets mixed in with the meat because it gets processed so quick. So that's why they have to sterilize it with ammonia and other stuff. So if you haven't had it for a really long time, it tastes really weird in your mouth, and your mouth gets numb, and you taste the chemicals that they cleaned it with.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they didn't have to clean anything.
Yeah,
That's
there
what I
was no-
understand from it. So yeah, it's just, like, dangerous unless you know where it came from.
Yeah, and that also means that if you have 1,000 cows in your ground beef,
Right.
one of those cows could have mad cow disease,
And you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and then you feed that beef to the cows, and they're all gonna get it.
if people would stop feeding their pets weird things, this kind of thing wouldn't happen.
Can you feed cow brains to a dog?
See, the funny thing is, like, I know dogs are very smart animals, but when it comes to eating, they're really dumb.
They'll eat anything and they inhale.
They'll
it.
eat, like, a tennis ball if you dip it in, like, cow blubber.
No, I
or
don't-
not
I don't know
blubber,
about
but
that.
what do you call it? Fat, cow fat. Like, they'll try to eat
Blubber?
it. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
they will try. Like, they may not get through the whole tennis ball, but they will try to eat it.
I guess.
And I think that's just why you have to be more careful about what you're going to eat. I mean, what you're going to feed your pets. Obviously, you're not going to feed your goldfish cow brains. Why would you feed a cow brains? Doesn't make much sense.
Save money.
I mean, if
No,
you have,
okay, yeah, maybe they weren't feeding them cow brains. I don't know. It sounds weird.
I doubt people are really doing that, but I think somebody along through history has done it.
So what about that system they have where they kill all the offspring of the cow?
I don't know, but there's
That's-
definitely going to be people that are greedy, like, oh, this cow may have died from mad cow disease, but it's such a young, fresh cow. Let's just
I could still
sell
sell
it.
the meat. Yeah,
let's
like what
just
is
sell
cow
it.
meat worth? What's a whole
A
cow worth?
lot. I know it's not
in
the
meat.
same as, like, if you caught a full, like, tuna or something.
Wait, what?
If you're, like, definitely there's a huge price difference for, like, that, meat as far as, like, what some fish goes for. Like, I've seen
Cows
some
would
of
cost more than fish.
it seems like some of the fish cost more.
I imagine a cow costs at least $1,000, right?
Does it?
I mean,
I don't
they're
know.
not
I've never really
cheap.
looked into it, but
Yeah, you know what I
maybe
understand?
you're right.
Like, well, I guess it depends where you are. I think Miami had some cheap chickens, but
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm also pretty sure they always cost more than a rotisserie chicken at Walmart, which is kind of weird because it's like, how come a live chicken costs more money than a rotisserie chicken?
I think mainly it's just because, like, for myself, if you gave me a full chicken, I could probably figure out some crude. I don't even want to do it, but I mean, yeah, any person could figure out what to do with it. It's probably just not going to taste very good, and they're not going to do it right, and they probably are going to get sick.
What do you mean?
Like if you try to give someone a full chicken with feathers on it, probably they're just going to keep it as a pet.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
they're going to be like, well,
most people wouldn't want to kill it.
I was going to kill you today, but really I don't want to go through with it. I'll just keep feeding you these breadcrumbs.
Or
You keep
corn.
laying eggs because they give you this feed stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, I guess finish it up. This is nothing. This is a non-story, really. Like, there's one case, and the guy's like, I don't know how he got it.
Don't eat cow brains.
Hey, we'll follow up on this later, and maybe there's going to be an epidemic. But as of now, it doesn't look like it, because Scotland kills all the baby cows who are related to mad cow disease cows. So leave your thoughts in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed it, and check out the Patreon link in the description if you want to help us. Everything's appreciated, and thanks for watching.